Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Clearly I'm sitting in my car. Um Today I just wanted to make a video. I've been contemplating about making this video. Should I make it, should I not make it? And it's about losing my brother. I don't know why my eye is watering. Eyes stupid. But anyways, it's about losing my brother. And I never thought that I would lose a sibling so young. He was my youngest brother. He was only 22, about to be 23 in July. It's a very difficult and touchy topic. I gave everybody the brief. He was sick. He had sickle cell, and yeah, and he passed away. But there's more to the story, and what happened was that this year has just been a whole lot of. So in January, I got a call that his mom had passed away. We don't have the same mom, we have the same father. So I got a call, his mother passed away, and it hurt. It hurt because, I know his mom. I wouldn't say we grew up together because she left New York, where I'm originally from, when he was maybe like 5, maybe younger. So I didn't see them talk to them anything for at least 13, 14 years. That's a long time to go without seeing, somebody that's your brother and, everything. So in July, we got the call that his mom had passed away. And it was like suddenly, because it came out of nowhere. So I immediately called my brother and I'm just like, hey bro, you okay? Like, do you want me to come down? And of course my brother, he's all nonchalant about everything. He's just like, if you want to, sis, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm going to come down. So at the time, it was at work. So I went on the floor. I'm a dealer at the casino. So from break, on the floor, and I started crying or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, my brother's mother just passed. And, they just like, go home, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. This, that, and the third or whatever. So, okay. I go, I get off of work. I clock out. I call my sisters. I'm just like, yo, can one of you guys drive me to New York so I could catch the bus down there? I'm gonna go. And they're just like, well, how you know we didn't want to go? I'm just like, well, shoot, let's go. So it was like 9 o'clock at night. Nobody ain't got no sleep, no nothing. We jumped on the road. We packed up, jumped on the road, and was out. We was out all night. We got there like 9 o'clock in the morning. Cool. So you get down there, it's a whole bunch of family and everything out there and stuff. So, it's cool vibes. So, no, that happened in January. So now fast forward to March. I don't even remember who got the phone call, who told me. They told me that my brother was in the hospital. And he had coded, but they had brought him back. And he was gone for at least almost 20 minutes. They brought him back. I'm getting a little emotional right now, but I'm gonna get through this. It was a lot to hear your youngest brother passing away, and and they have to bring him back to life and stuff, and that's a lot of time to go without oxygen to the brain. Sorry. So me and my sister, we we drove to Atlanta. I went to my job. I told them, you know, I gotta go. Like, brother's in the hospital. We don't know what's gonna happen. So they let me go. I had flex time, which is PTO. There, they call it flex. And they let me go, and I get down there, and just to see my brother laying in the bed, just on a ventilator, tubes down his throat and stuff. I lost my aunt a couple of years ago, and it just, brought me back to like, damn, this is crazy. Like, I really hope my brother pulls through, and but the way the doctors was talking, it was like, it's not really looking good. If you do come through this, he's gonna be brain dead. He's gonna need a colostomy bag. He's gonna need a feeding tube. He's gonna need a catheter. He's really gonna need to be put in a home to be taken care of. And my brother is not that type of person to let somebody take care of him. He's not. And so, after a couple days of being down there, we sat with the doctor, and we talked about what our options was and everything, and we chose to let him go. We chose to take him off the life support, and to let him go. So we was out there for maybe like 4 days, but then we had to come back. So we talked to my dad. He was still down there. They're gonna wait till me and my sister came back down to take him off of the life support and stuff. So we was back up where we live in Pennsylvania for like maybe like 2-3 days. So I went back to my job, and I told them, I was just like, listen, they're waiting for me and my sister to come back down to take him off of life support, and blah blah blah. They was just like, okay. Well, you have bereavement days, and then you have some more flex you can use, and then they called somebody that's higher up, and I got some extra days off, so I was off for almost 2 weeks from my job, which thank you for that. And so we left, and we went down there. When we got down there, we went straight to the hospital. We was down there like the whole month of March. And before this happened, he was actually already in the hospital for like 3 weeks with pneumonia. And he was sick. He has full-blown sickle cell, so he's always in and out of the hospital with crisis and everything else. So, so he was with pneumonia, and he was refusing treatment at that time. And people, his family, which is my family as well, they wanted to get in contact with me so I could talk to him about taking treatment and stuff, and I wish they had my number, but everything happens for a reason. So fast forward now, we have the whole family there, and we talked to him and stuff, and they had took him off the ventilator and stuff. We went through the night. My father got ready to go to the hospital because the nurses was about to do their rounds and stuff. He went up there maybe like 9:45. About 10 o'clock, we got the call that he had just passed, which was hard because you never think about your little brother. And it was a lot. It definitely was a lot. It took a toll on the family because that's the baby. That is, besides my sister, she's the baby too, but the baby brother. And you know, not even growing up around him, you know, I always want me and my sisters and brothers to be very close, and not to have that, and to only have about 4 or 5 years with him in his adult life. You know, it hurts because, you know, that's a short amount of time to, you know, get to know somebody. It's like almost all over again because you missed out 13 years, 14 years of being with each other to only have 4 or 5 years to, you know, come together. And I thank God that I, you know, did have that much time to, you know, be with him and stuff. But it's just like, it's crazy because he's so young. And, but, you know, God never makes mistakes when he calls his child home. And, you know, I think about my brother every day. Every day I think about my brother. And, I know he's looking down on us, on the family, and, just watching us. And, yeah, he was something. That boy was something. He was something special. But, yeah, I never thought in a million years that I would lose a sibling. Well, I know we all are not on this earth to stay permanently, but so young, I never thought I would lose a sibling so young. And, yeah, that's basically what happened. I think his mother's passing really took a toll on him, and and yeah, him and his mom always went back and forth, and you know, they always had an up and down relationship and stuff, but you know, that was his mother at the end of the day. And that's what he said. He's like, when he was in the hospital for pneumonia, he was just like, I'm refusing treatment, but my mom's not here, it was the point of being here and stuff like that. And you know, it hurts to hear those words and stuff, but I could not imagine losing my mom. I would go crazy. Like, losing my mom, like, nah. Me, my mom, and my 2 older sisters are very close. Very close. We tell each other everything. There's not nothing that my family does not know. Like, yeah. But, yeah, that's what happened. So, sorry. So, that's what happened. And, yeah, losing a sibling, never take them for granted. Talk to them. I try to talk to my other 2 siblings. I have a younger brother and an older sister. I try to talk to them as much as possible, and see them as much as possible. So, you know, I'm very family oriented. I love my family. And yeah, it's definitely still painful, very painful, but I just take it day by day, when he passed, I really didn't cry like that. And then I just had a moment when I was driving and I just broke down. I'm like, damn, like I really want to pick up my phone and I want to text my brother, hey brother, I miss you, I love you. But he knows how much I miss him and I love him. And yeah, so that's basically it. That's what I wanted to talk about. Very touchy subject. And if you have sickle cell full blown, please take care of yourself, please. But yeah, so that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you love on your family and never take them for granted, and look out for one another, and yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my videos, and peace. Love you, Justin.